Can you guys hear me now? Can you guys hear me? Jesus Christ. I think you should be able to hear me now. Yeah, righto. Okay. Long story short, I think everything's sorted now, but I just said hello to everyone and no one heard me, so I'm not going to do that again. Hello to every single person here. I really appreciate you being here and putting up with all this stuff. So let's just jump straight into this. So look, we're going to pick up where we left off in the Michelle Simpson arc from about a week ago, I think. Now, I've got this call from Chronicles of Cawd's channel, so please go over there and subscribe to them if you haven't already. And thank you to AsburyBrad for this streamer tonight. So, let's just jump straight in. So, if we remember correctly, Lorne had been talking to Michelle Simpson, who he had met through the comments on one of his YouTube channels, and then they kind of went back and forth. She then claimed her phone was hacked, and that's how the calls got onto YouTube. Edward Snowden was involved. It was a whole fucking thing. But in any case, now Lorne is being confronted by Ramona about why he tried to go and meet Michelle. And there seems to be a lot of angst in the chat that I didn't say a name. So I'm going to run through the names really quickly, then we're going to get into this, all right? I apologise. I will most likely miss people's names because there's now a lot of repeated names in here now. If I miss your name and you want me to say hello, then yell at me, why don't you? So, g'day. Jason Spears, Wee's boyfriend / husband, the ghost of Tony Farmer, Witchert, Fuck Off Upstairs, Smokey the Cat, Hey Boo, Vexy, Page Master, Triggy Tiggy, Jimmy, Witchert, Wee Man, Rachel D, Alice Marie Armstrong, Salty Robot, Smokey the Cat, I think I've already said hello to you, hello again, Jeff W, and Kingpin, and Sean McClure, and Hey Boo, Page Master, and we've got Mandy S, and Rachel D, Stumble, Repent, Repeat. Who else do we have here? We've got Lord Mother Gwen Swing Toilet, and Sloth Cat, great video the other day, Sloth Cat, and Evil Little McNuggets, and Bunny, and we've also got Ilri, g'day mate, Gay Mangoes, hello, and George Glass. And I think that is everyone. Like I say, g'day Chris Bromelo, James Dean, Renault Rain. Cool. Awesome. Anthony John. If I've missed your name, Yarn Queen, hello. If I've missed your name, SJBD, Omega Heber. Anyway, if I've missed you, yell at me, and we're just going to jump straight into this. What an absolute clusterfuck this has been.
Okay. What were you saying?
Can you hear me better?
Yeah. No, but... Okay.
Okay.
So what were you saying?
I freaked out all about the doctor because he's right there. I don't have anybody right yet.
And I just want to say all the people saying that me saying the names fast sounds like Jordan rapping. I find that personally offensive. I've noted your names down, and I will not forget this.
Don't talk about the doctor. Don't talk about the doctor. Talk about the girl Michelle. What?
Back on the call, though, I do love that immediately he's into deflection.
What happened?
What happened? He kept making all kinds of comments. Huh?
You basically tried to set up sex with her, and what, she didn't show up?
No, she showed up. She said I didn't show up, and I didn't.
So, but you had a sexually charged discussion with someone else on the internet?
No, I didn't have a sexual. It wasn't much. It wasn't really a sexual discussion. She just continuously said shit. And
What did I ask you on Monday?
tired of her talking sexually. Huh?
What did I ask you on Monday?
I don't remember.
I asked you if you'd ever talked to her.
And I said no.
So I guess you've broken.
Because I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready to answer that question yet. Because I wanted to tell you about it.
So I'm supposed to believe that if I had never said anything, you would have just randomly one day told me.
Yep.
And I'm really supposed to believe that? I think the only reason you're telling me now is because there might be something out there about it. I don't know, but I mean, I think there must be something out there about it, which is why you're telling me now.
Yeah. All right, let me tell you something.
What?
I'm gonna read an email to you.
What?
I'm gonna read an email to you.
Okay. But, I mean, aside from this email that you're about to read, I think that there must be something out there regarding you and Michelle Simpson, or should I say Michelle Simpson Armstrong, that you...
I am surprised there isn't a Michelle Simpson Armstrong in the community. But this is incredible. I mean, we all know that Lorne is great at, whataboutism and deflection and all this kind of stuff. But he has literally been caught cheating. And his response is first, well, what about you and the doctor? What about you and the doctor, someone who she hasn't slept with, she hasn't tried to sleep with, that up until this point, really the only indiscretion is accidentally seeing him naked. So that's kind of like, you accidentally saw... I mean, imagine, your wife or husband accidentally saw someone naked and your response was to go and try to fuck someone else. And you, once caught doing that, thought it was completely reasonable to say, yeah, but, and they'd go, oh, okay, I guess I can see where you're coming from now. But when that doesn't work, he's like, what about this email? Like, own up to what you have done for once in your life.
Assume that I will find, and so that's why you're kind of telling me the light version of this.
No, she tried to put a conversation that I had with her. She tried to put that on YouTube. YouTube took it down.
And in saying that, I mean, what this email has gotten, which you'll read it out later, but it's essentially someone saying, Lorne, you're being played with, don't believe what they're telling you, rah, rah. That is obviously a fairly big deal, and I can understand wanting to talk about that, but that doesn't absolve you from this, and no one is going to, just in a reasonable and a real situation is going to be, okay, completely forget about how you tried to cheat on me, and the only thing that stopped you was, the person wasn't real, and let's talk about this. Fine, bring that up and say, hey, look, I've got quite a disturbing letter we need to talk about. We need to talk about this later. If we're even still in a fucking relationship.
That doesn't mean she can't put it back.
They'll just take it down again. They'll take it down for a reason.
The question is, would they take it down before I found it?
What, you've seen that?
No, I'm saying, would they take it, if they put it up, would they take it down before I find it?
Mm-hmm. Probably.
YouTube is not...
You're not on the internet all the time, are you?
YouTube is not sitting there waiting for her to post it.
You're not on the internet all the time, are you?
What does my internet usage have to do with you having a sexually charged conversation with Michelle Simpson.
Because if you're on the internet all the time, you might, if she tried to put it up again, maybe you'd be able to catch it.
And so, maybe I catch it, and then what?
You want me to read some of this to you?
I'm not interested in an email because I'm really not interested in the email.
No, Lorne. No, she doesn't want to read any of that. And what a crazy thing to say. Like, she's like, but you're worried that I would catch you. It's like, well, you're not on the internet all the time, are you? Like, imagine this in a real, world scenario. Say, your partner has suspicions you might be cheating on them, or has, been given information that suggests that, and they're confronting you about this, and they're like, anything you're saying now is just to kind of stop me from catching you, and your response is, oh well, you don't go to, Dave's bar on Friday nights, do you? Well, no. Well, good. Keep it that way. Like, I mean, you've literally just admitted to basically doing what they're accusing you of. Like, stay off that. Like, it's a stupid response. It's an 87 response. It's a Lorne response.
Email. Now, you don't have to read it. I'm just saying that you.
This is from a lady that is telling me things.
Why am I interested in an email when I'm discussing this with you in regards to a girl who you had?
Because she says the girlfriend is also a cat. Because she says your girlfriend is also a catfish who is most likely gathering information on. She does not give a name, but it seems to be someone who has shared this with a couple of people, but not the group in general. Given everything else going on, this statement is highly credible. Until you meet her and spend several days together, you might want to consider what you choose to share with her.
Okay, and what does that mean?
She's talking about you.
Okay, well, a lot of people have talked about me.
I want to know if what she's saying is true.
Lauren, see, this is what you're doing. You're doing something that a friend of mine does. What you're doing is you're being confronted about something that you did, and now you're trying to turn it around on me and say, well, you did this, or...
No, I didn't. I told you I was straight. I told you I was straight in what I did.
And so now I'm trying to understand why.
Anyway, I just weren't ready to tell you at the time.
Lauren, let me tell you the truth. I will never believe... Lauren, listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. Let me save you some breath. I will never believe that you were going to just come to me one day and say, yeah, I had a sexually charged conversation with Michelle. I will never believe that. I will never believe that, because unless there was something out there that you did not want me to see that's on the internet, and it must be something out there that you think that I'm going to find... that you think that I'm going to find that's on the internet.
No, that's because I told you I would never lie to you.
But Lauren, you did lie. You're saying that you haven't lied.
I told you I would never lie to you. I told you I would never lie to you in the exact same conversation that it is being revealed that I have lied to you in a huge way and repeatedly. But how does he even say this with a straight face?
Lied since.
Yeah, but I weren't ready to tell you Monday.
But Lauren, a lie is a lie regarding.
I weren't ready to tell you. Like, say, this could have happened. Well, imagine in some parallel universe that him and Ramona, Ramona is real, they get together. Like, he never would have told her unless she found out. So, 5 years down the track, she somehow finds out. And he's like, oh, I just weren't ready to tell you. Fortunately, by some miracle, I'm ready to tell you right now. Aren't you glad I never lied to you?
Regardless of why you did it or what you were ready for or not. I asked you last week, or I'm not last week, I asked you on Monday, had you ever had a sexually charged conversation with Michelle? Have you ever talked to her? I asked you those two questions. You said no. That is a lie. Do you understand how this whole lie thing works? I'm not sure your definition of it, but a lie is basically when...
I understand. I'm not stupid.
Okay, so then why are you talking this bullshit about you haven't lied since you were 11?
And, other than little white lies. And that was something that I didn't...
Lauren, it doesn't matter what color they are. They're lies. I mean, you can color them white, pink, purple, sky blue. It's still a lie.
And yes, this is about the Dunkin' Donuts sexcapade, Alison Marie Armstrong. And g'day, my balls itch. that is a top's name. And Horstus F. Dink MD. And Pussy Destroyer, Jerry Anthony.
And you...
And good new...
are very stressed out right now.
Yeah, I am.
Everything in your life is falling...
Get ready, guys. This is great. This is one of my favourite ways he answers when he's asked, is he crying?
Falling apart. I think... Are you crying?
Yes.
What?
Again.
Are you crying?
Yes.
Again.
Are you crying?
Yes.
Yes.
Are you crying?
Yes.
What?
You fucking idiot.
Because everything is fucked up right now.
Lauren,
I don't want me and you being fucked up. I just want to know that you're real with me, man.
Lauren,
You're
you're
not
real
part
with
of
me.
the
You're the one who's having a sexually charged conversation.
Yeah,
It's because she wouldn't stop saying shit in the comment section. Now you're tired of it, so I knew what she was doing.
But you couldn't
She's
block
not the first
her
one to do that.
Ember. You couldn't block her like you said you blocked.
So his response here is basically, okay, why did you do it? And when he's talking about comment section, like Michelle Simpson in the comment section was saying sexual stuff to him. So he's like, I was sick and tired of her saying sexual things to me and trying to have sex with me, when I've got a girlfriend. So, my response is to arrange to meet her behind my girlfriend's back and fuck her. I sure fucking showed her.
Blocked Ember. Lauren, let me tell you something. I'm going to be bold and I'm going to be brazen with you. Okay?
G'day, respect
I'm a lot smarter than you are. And what you're telling me... listen, what you're telling me right now does not have... What?
Don't even start thinking I'm stupid.
Did I say you were stupid?
Everybody seems to think they're a lot smarter than me. It's awful funny how everybody else thinks.
I have no idea why everyone thinks they're smarter than Lorne. Like, why would anyone think this?
Around and do stupid shit to other people.
Lorne, you have a girlfriend, and yet, Lorne, listen to me. Okay, listen to this, okay? You have a girlfriend who lives hundreds of miles away from you, in a different part of the country, and yet you can't cheat on her and have her not find out? You can't do that? But yet you're... I'm not going to. You're not going to what?
I'm not going to cheat on you. I never have.
You haven't sexually charged...
You're not going to. You have literally just tried to do that. And once again, much like Kayla, the only thing that stopped this from happening was the fact that this person wasn't real. You cannot, even if you're Lorne, even if you want to exist in this world, which it seems like a lot of fucking people exist in these days, and that's a whole another topic where facts aren't real, and if you say something's true, it's true. If you just can't live in that world, but like you can't just fail at something and then say you never wanted to do it. Like if you stab someone and they don't die, they get medical attention and they live, no one is going to accept that you didn't want to stab them because you did it.
Conversations with women online and inviting them to your house, and you expect that, and you're saying
I didn't show up to meet her.
You had a sexually charged conversation with her, and she
because I knew where she was going.
So unlike blocking her like you did with Ember and Betsy and other people who you've told me that you blocked, unlike doing that, you decided to have a sexually charged phone conversation with her. Lauren, again.
I didn't have a sexually charged phone conversation
Lauren,
with her.
Again, come on, let's not get it. Let's not get it.
Talk sex to her.
Lauren, let's not spin this. Let's not spin the details of this. I live hundreds and hundreds of miles away, and that's my alarm. I live hundreds and hundreds of miles away from you, and yet you can't manage to have this rendezvous in a way that I don't find out? Really? And who knows if you've done it before and with people who I will never find out about, but the fact is that I found out about this one.
And the fact is, we've never done it before.
You've never done it
you can say you don't.
But Lauren,
you can say that, how can you believe me and all that stuff? I believe me, and I've never done it before.
Lauren, but how do I know that's the case when you sit here having?
Because I would have told you.
When?
But Lauren,
when?
You didn't tell me, and you had some kind of stipulation about when you wanted to do it and all this other stuff.
Well, I wasn't going to wait very long before I did do it. I knew that.
Lauren.
So I wasn't ready to tell you then.
Lauren, so I'm supposed to believe that you randomly one day would have said, oh yeah, let me tell you, I had a sexually charged conversation with Michelle. Something that you knew could end our relationship. You decided that you would tell me one day and risk ruining the relation and risk causing the end of the relationship because you. I mean, Lauren, are you hearing that? What reason do I have to believe that you would have done that, and what reason would you have had to do that?
Because you're the only thing that's been honest with me.
But that's
okay.
That is not answering the question. I'm sorry, but this really pisses me off. That is not answering the question you were asked. Like, firstly saying, because you're the only one who's been honest with me. So she is apparently the only one who's been honest with you. So that honesty has been repaid by trying to fuck someone else. Like that is what she gets back for apparently treating you well, being honest with you. But she didn't ask you that question. The question was, explain to me how you would have told me this, told me this of your own volition if I didn't catch you out. So our life goes on, we're all happy in that, and all of a sudden one day you'd wake up and go, yeah, I'm going to risk this happiness by telling. Like, you can't say that. You wouldn't. There is no way you would. The only way you would tell her is if she was about to find out and you thought this is the only option I have to try to get in there beforehand. So that was the question. So saying, because you're the only one that's been honest with me, is not an appropriate answer.
I have to tell you.
And g'day Wayne Tech 10 and April the Berserker.
To be honest with me, I mean...
I want you to know.
Say again?
I want to be honest with you, and I want you to know. You know what I did.
But you, quote, weren't ready to tell me about it, and so...
I wasn't ready to tell you on Monday. I had my job on my mind on Monday.
And so when did this conversation take place? Because that's something that I assume would be I assume is probably out there. If conversations about this is out there, then I assume that if conversations about this is out there, then I assume that as well as conversations, the time stamp of when this happened is out there. So this could have been 2 months ago, this could have been a month ago, this could have been 3 months ago. And so I'm supposed to believe that something that happened 2 months ago, 2 full months ago, you were going to tell me one day. What?
It was last week.
Oh, it happened last week.
Yes.
G'day, the Ghost of Tony Farmer and the Ballad of Silent Rick and Amy Ramirez. Great to see you all. And Shirley Wood. And Wee Man would like some Democracy Manifest. I think we can arrange that. It has been a while. We'll do a bit more, but then we'll have a bit of that majestic fellow, shall we?
Told you I wasn't wait long to tell you things. And Monday certainly wasn't the day for me to tell you anything.
Say again?
Crap. Monday certainly wasn't the day for me to tell you anything, because my mind wasn't there to be able to tell you anything.
I need you to speak louder, because I cannot hear
you. On my bill.
I need you to speak louder and stop mumbling, because I cannot hear you.
I said I told you I wasn't going to wait long to tell you anything. Monday was not the day for me to tell you, because I had my job on my mind. And my truck. And fucking every other fucking thing around the corner.
And so I guess once everything was fixed and once you became this millionaire or something, that...
Millionaire? Yeah. Far from a fucking millionaire.
Well, I mean, you know what I mean. That you were just going to one day tell me something that could cause me to break up with you.
I had to.
What do you mean you had to? What do you mean you had to? That doesn't... She's asking you, okay, say I didn't find this out. Down the track, you would just, what would be the catalyst to make you tell me? I had to. That would suggest that you were going to be caught. But tell her what it would be. And there isn't anything, but you could make up some bullshit here. You could, say, well, as our trust got closer and closer and I realised the kind of person you were, perhaps, we have kids, we have this strong, my conscience would get to me because I think, how could I do this to this wonderful woman? And, I would have kind of a crisis of conscience, and I would stand up and be a man for once in my life and realise, no, Lorne, you've got to face the consequences of what you've done here and be, and put aside, what the consequences could be for you, and be prepared that it may mean you lose your family, but ultimately Ramona deserves to know. That would not happen, but you can't even make up some bullshit like that.
Lauren.
I didn't want to keep anything from... I've never kept anything from you that I didn't want to start.
Which it's interesting enough because you still talk about Paula, the girl who cheated on you when you were how old?
Yeah, when I was 25.
What?
when I was 25.
So you were 25. And
When I was 5. And that still hurts me today.
Paula cheating on you still hurts you?
Yeah, because I gave her all my trust.
Ha!
And you were ready to cheat on somebody else?
Oh, that's
Fucking Paula.
No, I wasn't ready to cheat on you. I was going down there, and I knew what she was doing.
No, but you did go down there. And this is also fucking bullshit. Surprise, surprise. Like, you were not. If he's trying to flip the narrative now that, you know, he knew by all the sexual comments, he knew what Michelle was up to. So, you know, he decided to trick her. Well, you never tricked her. You basically, you went down there to meet her. You got super fucking pissed when she didn't show up, and then you tried to entice her to come to your rat-infested shithole by saying you'll open the door naked when she gets there. Like some of the other fucking predators on TCAP. Like this is outrageous. That didn't trick her. Like, if you were tricking her, if that were you were going to troll her or something, you know, you would get in contact with her. You'd get it to the point where she went down there, and then you'd ring her up and say, guess what, you bitch? I'm not coming down. I know what you're up to. Suck shit. You know, we're all going to laugh at you. Something like that. That's not what happened.
Well,
I was going to meet her.
Like, this is the equivalent of those dickheads like Daniel Polito and all those other motherfuckers that are like, oh, you know, I've come here after, you know, showing my penis and fucking having all this sexual talk with this child. I've come here to tell them, hey, don't do this. You know, you could get in big trouble. That's exactly why I'm here with this pack of condoms and the fucking Mike's Hard Lemonade and that. You're such a fucking wanker.
Well, see, what's interesting is that and if you knew what she was doing, then why wouldn't you tell me to get me in on the laughing game? You know, hey, this girl thinks that I'm going to meet her for sex. I'm not going to. Let me tell you what's been said. But,
Because you're already starting.
Wait, you're cutting
It's the
out
robot.
what?
Jamie, is that you?
Because you're already starting to concern about.
Oh, so someone who you say that your girlfriend was concerned about, you decided to take off the internet rather than blocking her. Rather than blocking her, like you did
G'day, cord body.
with your supposed former best friend, who you say that you never tried to sleep with or hook up with, Emma, and your...
I never tried to hook up with them. Fucking married. Just a kid.
And
So, rest assured, Ramona, for the rest of it, you know, Lorne has morals. He would not try to fuck a married woman or a woman with kids, okay? So, you know, once again, he's got no dramas with sleeping with kids, but because kids ain't married, you know, so that's so. And rest assured, while this may have happened, because Michelle Simpson isn't married and doesn't have a kid, as long as Lorne only encounters married, you know, women or women with kids, he is never ever going to try to cheat on you. So, look, I think you should be pretty happy. I'm not sure what you're so upset about.
your...
What she's doing. So she can't even think straight of what she's doing. What she did.
But you had no problems blocking her, but someone who you say that your girlfriend was threatened by, you decided to take off the internet and start talking to her.
I was wrong.
G'day, Shirley Wood. And exactly, he'd only fuck the child. Like, that's not the married woman though, or the mother.
Wrong in doing that, and I know it. And I wanted you to know that what I did. They didn't want to keep it from me.
Well, Lauren, I am a little bit annoyed at you right now. And because I'm annoyed, I'm going to let the truth come out.
Just true.
I don't think you're going to make any money off that community. I really don't. you might have a couple people buying your voice, but I don't think people are going to buy T-shirts. I don't think people are going to buy songs. I don't think they're going to do that. And I'm not saying that to be mean because, you know, I'm devastated and hurt by what you did. I'm saying that to be honest. And I didn't want to
She sounds devastated and hurt, doesn't she?
say it before because I didn't want to hurt your feelings, but now I really don't care. I don't think you're going to make any money. You can try, but I don't think you will. I've seen in your comments.
I wanted you to be honest with me.
What?
I wanted you to tell me the truth. I wanted you to tell me the truth.
Yeah. Now that you have me mega annoyed with you, I'm telling you the truth in that I would not try to do anything more than sell my voice to people because they're just not going to buy it. And I've seen and I've come to that after reading the comments because a lot of people think you're a joke.
And silence, absolute no response to that. And g'day, Disney girl. And also, someone else. There was definitely someone else I was going to say hello to. Oh, yeah, DeP's fashion consultant. Present.
I genuinely do not think people are going to buy T-shirts with your face on them and T-shirts with the saying that you have with your buddy on them. I genuinely do not believe that, and screen printing is expensive.
Good on you.
Do you think I should let my YouTube channel go?
No, I don't think you should let your YouTube channel go. I think it can make you money, and I think that there are people who are supporting you and who do like hearing from you. So no, I don't think you should let that go. And I also think that you should probably try to sell your voice, but as far as T-shirts and stuff, people are not that obsessed.
So my songs, I should sell them?
I think you should sell them to people. I think you should sell those to people. I don't know how, like via the voicemail or whatever. But no, I just don't think T-shirts is gonna work. That's all I'm saying. Well, I was not willing to tell you.
And that's a good point, April the Berserker. Actually, knowing that Ember was married at the time didn't stop him from sending her nudes, so he'd cheat with a married woman too. Well, that's right, he did send her nudes, and he did also beg for pussy pics from her.
Until you annoyed me. Because, see, here's the thing now, I still don't know what the truth is, and so maybe I'm going to have to message her.
You know what the truth is.
What?
You know what the truth is.
How do I know what the truth is?
Because I just told you.
Now, of course, the question is raised. Why would you do that? And seeing as how jealous you get when it comes to the doctor.
I don't know. I don't know why I can't give you a reason for why I did it. I don't know.
Because now you can't say shit to me about the doctor.
Well, she's not right here.
But
The doctor is right there.
And like he just can never be honest. And like I don't know if he doesn't actually know the truth in that, but I mean the reason he did it is because A, he's got no morals, but I think the overwhelming reason he did it, he tried to do it, is he just wants to lose his virginity. Like, that's what it comes down to. I think at this stage, and especially the older he gets, he would literally fuck anything. He just wants to lose his virginity. So, like, that's why he jumped. That's why he was so giddy on the phone to Michelle, because he thought it was finally going to happen. And that's not an excuse, but I think ultimately that's what it is. And at this point, that would probably be the best thing he could say. Like, just... You can't get any worse. Ramona can't think any less of you. Just admit that that's what's going on. I mean, that is even understandable. And this is, I do think, and I don't know if I'm on my own here, but I do think that his virginity plays a part in a lot of his issues. I mean, completely separate to him being a pedophile. Like I do not think for 1 second like that he does have attraction to children. How strong that attraction is, I don't know. But that is completely separate to this. Being a virgin hasn't made him that. But I think his anger is all, well, not all, is a lot of his anger is down to that. This jealousy is down to that. This every man is a threat is down to that. Like, and this is what I don't understand. And yes, I know he doesn't have a lot of money, but for the life of me, I can't understand why he looks down on sex workers so much. He would be so much better if he just stopped drinking for a little while, stopped smoking, just pooled some money, hired a sex worker and got it over and done with. Lose your fucking virginity. That would be one of your issues gone. You still have so many fucking issues, crushingly, overwhelmingly large amount of issues. But that would be one. That would be one tick.
She said she lived in Maine. You said she lived in Maine.
Spending nights over your house.
Listen. You said she lived in Maine. She said that she lived in Maine. You said, and so she is right there.
And g'day, Bendover and Rota's Chew Tootsie and Dr. Cunt.
How is she not right there? She lives right there.
Yeah, I've never met her. How do I know she's in Maine? The phone number was a Google number from the computer. Anybody can do that from anywhere in the world.
I have never engaged in a sexually charged discussion with the doctor. I knew the doctor before I knew you, and he hangs out with my brother. But you proclaim to be this person who would never do these things that you're saying, and you've kind of just gotten caught in another lie because you're saying, I would never do that to you, I would never do that to you, and yet you did do that.
No, I didn't. I never wanted to meet her.
You had a sexually charged conversation with her, and for all I know, she could be the person who you were supposed to meet at Circle K. She is, isn't
How'd
she?
you know I was supposed to meet at Circle K?
And g'day, Chris Cook and Mama Gwen's fat ass chair. I'm sitting on my ass in my chair. And DeP's fashion consultant asks, how much money would it take for you to make a loop of you saying virgin? I don't know why, but it's like ASMR or some shit. If you really want that, I will make you a loop of me saying virgin. If that's really what you want. I mean, everyone's into some stuff, man.
You told me that there was someone who was going to buy a guitar from you at Circle K.
That was a long time ago, and that was that guy that I showed you emails and stuff. That was him. I've never seen that girl's pussy. Have you ever seen the boss's tank?
Oh, you've never seen the pussy of someone who you haven't met but who you tried to meet versus the doctor having a wardrobe malfunction. Yeah, that's real comparison.
Exactly. And, like, there is no comparison there. Like, because, when she saw the doctor's dink, it was an accident. It wasn't like, she called him and texted him for ages to say, hey, meet me at Dunkin' Donuts and show me your dick. So it's not the same thing. And once again, the only reason you didn't see her pussy and, fuck her and everything else is because she wasn't real and for that reason didn't show up. Like, it is the same, like, it is just because you wanted something but it wasn't real doesn't absolve you from wanting that.
Comparable.
wrong, and I wanted to tell you.
The problem is that you didn't tell me.
Well, I did tell you. I didn't wait a month to tell you. I didn't even wait a week to tell you.
You did wait a week to tell me because you didn't tell me until I started guessing.
No.
There is some reason behind why you did that. As I said, you had no problem blocking Ember. You had no problem blocking the lady that you owe thousands of dollars to. But a girl who's sexually charged talking to you in the comments, you suddenly cannot block?
Well, she's blocked now.
Yeah, she's blocked because you're afraid that she's going to come back and tell me something. That's the only reason she's blocked. She's not blocked because you didn't want her.
Yes, honey, I fucked this chick, but I've deleted her number, okay? So it's all good. Get off my fucking back.
Her speaking that way to you. She's blocked because you're afraid that she has information that she's going to bring back to me.
No. What about what this person is? You sent me this email telling.
What?
What about the stuff this person in this email has told me?
No. That has nothing to do with what we're talking about. I haven't seen this email, and considering the fact that we've already caught you in a few lies,
I want to know if you're serious about
that
me.
could be...
I want to know if you're serious about me.
Lauren, listen to me. That email is not irrelevant because, as I said, considering the fact that we've caught you in a few lies, that email could be fake and something that you made up. So, we're not going to pretend... What?
It could be, but it's not.
I mean, it could be fake from you. So that, it could be no email and it's just something that you've made up. So, we're not going to sit here and pretend that,
I'll take a picture of the email.
Yeah, and Lauren, you could have gotten an email address and written the thing and sent it to yourself. I mean, so come on. Let's not pretend like that email is bigger than you having a sexually charged chat with someone who could be
would you like me to send you the whole email, then you can email this person?
And then it could be you and you email me back. Lauren, come on.
How the hell am I going to send an email to myself?
Lauren, you know that you can have more than one email address.
And I don't.
And this is, like, his grasp on technology only goes as far as what will benefit him. Like, he's sitting here, and I think this is probably fairly legit. Like, he doesn't realise you can send an email to yourself. And as stupid as that may sound, I know several people that didn't realise you can actually send an email to yourself, like as in from your own email address and all that kind of stuff. Like, so I'm not necessarily disbelieving him there. I don't think he does understand much about technology, but it's like, but when it comes to other technology, and this was years ago, so this is where, like when he was like, talking to Kayla and he was like, here's how you change it so that it doesn't show your last name. Here's how it here's how to change it so, only people that you want to see on are on. Which he wanted to do so he could isolate her more so that she could be online with him all the time and look at his crooked fucking dick. But, Jesse and Maria couldn't talk to her and, take her away from precious lawn time. Here's how to delete your archive so we don't get caught. So he can learn all that about technology, but nothing else. You know, knowing things about email doesn't benefit Lorne, doesn't help him fuck a kid. So he's not so interested. But if it's going to hopefully keep him from getting caught so he can continue to try to rape kids, he's all over that shit.
But how do I know that? You've
Well, actually, I do,
already
because I don't
been caught
remember
in
what my
a
other
lie.
ones
You've
are.
already been caught in some lies. How do I know you don't have 30 emails?
And Egbert. Hello, mate.
I just told you I do have more than one email, but I don't remember what the other
Well, you
ones are.
just said, okay, you just said you don't have more than one email.
This is the only one I use because this is the only one that I remember the password to.
Lauren, let's not play games, okay?
Even one.
And you're in Hawaii, bend over. That sounds exciting, and you are a little closer to me. So you know, just keep on one land mass at a time. You'll get here.
Even the one I gave Mitchell, I had gotten this one here before because I couldn't remember my password to the other ones. I had to write 3 different emails down on my monthly report before, and then I couldn't remember what the password was for like 2 of them. This one here, I remember. So I just stopped using the other ones and kept using this one.
Okay, Lauren, all that sounds lovely, but there is no way for me to validate the authenticity of those emails.
My name's not Patty, so.
I didn't ask what your name is. Lauren.
Yeah, it's a black lady named Patty.
Lauren.
That's who sent me the email.
So is it your sibling's fault that your relationship with me is crumbling?
No. Why would you say that?
I'm asking you because, you know, you say it's their fault for this thing and their fault for the way things are in your life. I was just asking that.
No. What do you mean my relationship with you is crumbling? Are we crumbling?
Well, Lauren, what do you call it when I've caught you in a lie?
What do you think, genius?
Done something that you said that you never would do ever, as long as you live, and you have had a sexually charged chat with someone who's online and tried to set up a meeting. What do you call that?
And g'day, Jiroshima. Your presence is known and noted. Thank you for being here.
How was our
I didn't go to meet her.
What?
I wanted to tell you about it.
Oh, g'day, Amanda James. I missed you there. Thanks for being here.
Lauren, it's not about telling me about it. It's about why you did it.
What about the stuff that this lady sent to me?
Let's stop focusing on my cheating and let's get back to this fucking email.
Avoiding answering anything that she said in that email.
Lauren, I'm not talking about this email. The reason why I'm not talking about this email...
Yeah, but I have questions for you, too, you know. I want to know if you're serious about me.
Lauren, we have caught you...
I want to turn it around on me.
Lauren,
You're not going to turn it around on me.
Lauren.
That's questions that I've asked you right from the beginning.
Okay, and my answer
I've
satisfied
been
you.
so honest with you about everything. I've not held anything back from you. That's why
What?
I wanted to tell you about that.
Lauren.
I can think of so many off the top of my head. I have been so honest with you about everything, you know, except for trying to fuck other people, except for, you know, that I did actually have calls with the child, you know, except the amount of calls I had with the child. I've just been so honest, Ramona. You know, I can understand why Lorne is shocked that you don't believe him.
Lauren. You
know that I have not held anything back from you at all.
Lauren, you held this back.
So I told you more about me than you told me about you.
Lauren, you're doing it again.
You won't even tell me your birthday.
You're doing it again.
G'day, Majestic.
You are doing it again.
You won't even tell me your birthday.
Lauren.
Why wouldn't you tell me your birthday?
Are you going to let me finish what I was saying? I'd like to finish what I was saying and not have you talk over me. Lauren, you have done something and been caught. And you are now going to say, well, it's all excused because some lady sent me some email and said X, Y, and Z. Are you really saying that? Are you saying that what you did is excusable because of some email that some lady sent you?
No, it's not excusable.
Okay, so then why are we talking about an email that you said some lady sent you? Why are you trying to talk about an email that you said some lady sent you when I caught you having a sexually charged conversation with someone from the internet who you could have simply blocked and been done with it?
Because what she's saying is that you are from the internet and having videos out there about me.
No, nobody said that because that's bullshit. I have no videos out there.
That's basically what she's saying. You want me to read it to you again?
No, I don't want you to read it to me again because what you're doing is you're trying to use that to deflect from what you have been caught doing. You're trying to use that to deflect.
No, I am not.
Yes, you are, because rather than talking about the issue with Michelle, you're saying, well, some lady said this in an email. That's what you're doing.
No, it is not.
That is exactly what you're doing. You do not take responsibility for the things you've done. You have never taken responsibility for the things that you do.
Yeah, I have.
When have you taken...
Nobody else can take responsibility for anything they do.
No. See, there you go again. Well, Lauren, you've never taken responsibility. Well, neither has anybody else.
Everybody tells me how I never take responsibility for things that I do.
Lauren,
I take responsibility. They never take responsibility for anything they do wrong.
Living in Maine without a job. Everybody is not under that circumstance, okay?
Even when I still haven't lost my job yet, so I still got a job.
Lauren, but you haven't worked in over...
I don't know if I'm losing it at all. So what? I'm a registered sex offender. You mention that all the time.
I do not mention that all the time.
How am I going to get a job being a sexual offender?
I do not mention that all the time. I mentioned it yes. What?
You do mention it all the time.
I do not mention that all the time. You mention my race all the time. I do not mention you being a registered sex offender all the time. I don't even mention it every week or every month. You have failed, this whole conversation, you have failed to take any responsibility for anything you have done. I tell you that I caught you having a sexually charged conversation with a Michelle Simpson. You say, well, I knew what she was doing. I caught you trying to set up an arrangement to meet her. Well, I wasn't going to meet her. I set up the appointment, but yeah, I wasn't going to meet her. I said, well, how does this leave you at...
You were... Fucking hell. This is crazy. And g'day, Primitive Blue Goo. And this is, like, slightly off topic, but, like, I've really been getting into the Alex Jones defamation trial. I don't know if anyone else has been following that, because I've strongly disliked Alex Jones for a very long time. So the fact that he is getting sued for the bullshit he fucking pulled. I mean, he pulls a lot of fucking bullshit, but the whole Sandy Hook was a false flag attack and all the trauma he's put onto the parents of the kids that died there is, quite frankly, completely disgraceful. Like, just completely bereft of any kind of decency. But in any case, I've been really enjoying watching that motherfucker squirm on the stand and all that kind of thing, and just the crazy shit he says. And it really occurs to me how much Lorne and Alex Jones are alike, like in terms of their personalities. It's the same fucking shit that they all say. Like, they just think that if I believe this is true, then it's true. Like, facts don't matter. Truth doesn't matter. It's all perception. And that blows my fucking mind. But he's used all the same tactics that Lorne does around deflection and yes, I did that. Yes, I said that. But the media, the mainstream media, is so unreliable. So the fact that I kept questioning, the fact that I kept having experts on saying that yes, it was a false flag attack, even though I was made well aware it wasn't. Well, everyone else fucking does it too, so why not? Like, I fucking hate that shit, and Lorne does this shit, but. Like, I must say, I am enthralled by this defamation suit. So much so that I think I'm gonna do some streams on the trial because I just love it. I don't know if anyone else will come with me, but I hope you do because it is incredible. It is jaw dropping, some of the shit that goes on.
I didn't go. I wasn't gonna read her. I didn't go.
I said, how does all of this mean that our relationship isn't crumbling? Well, some lady sent me an email and she said X, Y, and Z.
Yeah, well, because I want to know about it.
No, I want to know about what
I don't want our relationship to crumble, but I'm not going to. I don't want to believe what this lady is telling me.
You don't want to believe what a person on the internet is telling you.
She's the one that told me that they put it that Michelle Simpson put that on YouTube.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How do we know that email's not coming from Michelle Simpson?
It's
coming from in the house.
Well, because I can go right back to the first one that she sent me.
Oh, really?
She sent me 1, 2, 3.
Because emails are fingerprinted, and you can tell that lady's fingerprints do not match the fingerprints of Michelle Simpson.
Huh?
Okay, I'll repeat that. Because fingerprints because emails are fingerprinted, and you can tell that those emails don't match the fingerprints of Michelle Simpson. That's how you know?
Well, she said she works for some lawyer.
Lauren, but the problem here is that you are not taking any responsibility for what you've done.
I'm taking responsibility for it. I told you.
You didn't
tell me.
You didn't tell me. You didn't tell me until I found out, Lauren. You did not.
I didn't tell you Monday.
Lauren, don't pick and choose. Well, I didn't.
I don't think it was even Monday that you asked me because I was.
Lauren.
Working on my truck with Tony Monday.
Lauren, do not.
He was on the phone with me all day Monday.
Lauren, are you seriously trying to pick and choose whether or not you were being honest or not based on, well, you didn't want to tell me because you were having job issues? Are you for real? Like, are you serious?
I didn't.
Are you serious? You're trying to say...
I knew what was going on.
Lauren, okay, you knew what was going on. You engaged in it, Lauren?
Yeah. You was on the phone with me even when I was over with Tony and Wendy.
Okay, I didn't say I wasn't.
Figure out what the hell
Lauren. If I meet a guy in a bar who wants to sleep with me and I go back to his apartment and I sleep with him and then say, oh, well, I know what he was doing... What sense does that make? Okay, if you know what he's doing, then you ignore it. Or in the case of Michelle, if you know what she's doing and you don't want to be a part of it, you push the Ember button. The button that blocked Ember, the button that blocked Betsy. You blocked one person.
I should have blocked.
You blocked one person who was your best friend you blocked one person who was your best friend who sent you gifts, and you blocked another person who you owe a lot of money to. But you couldn't block someone who was trying to engage in a sexually charged conversation with you. And not only did you not block her, you took it off the internet. You took her from YouTube to your phone.
I shouldn't have done it. I'm sorry.
And the problem is that every single weekend and most days, I hear some garbage about the doctor. The doctor's right there. Well, so's Michelle. So, I mean, we can't use that one anymore.
Well, he is right there.
And so is Michelle. You tried to meet her.
Huh?
You tried.
Michelle's not right here. I don't see her. I don't see Michelle. I don't know what Michelle looks like.
Okay, you didn't know what she looked like, but you still had a sexually charged conversation with her? The king of homo...
And I cannot hear sexually charged conversation without hearing it in Chris Hansen's voice.
Didn't answer me the other day when I asked you if you were on a date with a doctor either.
You, the king of homosexual people. You are the king of homophobes. You are the most homophobic person I've ever met. And you had a sexually charged conversation with someone who could have been stroking his dick, pretending to be a female talking to you.
I don't know how to have a sexually charged conversation with. She had sexually charged conversation. I did not.
She cannot have a sexually charged conversation by herself. It would sound like...
She seemed to do pretty good in the comment section.
No. She was saying sexually charged things to you, and then you took it off of the internet. See, right now you're defending against what you did. So, I mean, I'm saying, like, okay, let's say that this thing with us doesn't work out, because right now it's not looking too good. Why would another woman be able to trust you, Lauren?
I don't want another woman. I want you.
I can't hear you.
I said I don't want another woman. I want you.
Okay, but
I don't want to hide things from you.
I can't hear you.
That's why I told you about this.
Lauren, you did not tell me about this. Lauren, you did not tell me about this.
Yes, I did. I told you about it.
How are you going to
You might have asked me about it, but I told you.
Oh, that's brilliant. That is brilliant. Let me give you a parallel example. That's brilliant. So that's like if I'm a kid and my report card is coming and I got all F's on my report card, and I tell my parents, Mom, Dad, my report card's coming, I got all F's. Well, you can't be mad at me, Mom, Dad, because I told you that I got all F's. Yeah, the report card was coming, so they were going to find out. Apparently, all this information is out there, so I was going to find out. And I was already asking you questions. Just
catch you later, Triggy Tiggy. Thanks for being here.
Because you didn't completely deny it today does not absolve you from the responsibility of your lies. So again, one must wonder, why would you do it?
I was wrong in what I did. I'm sorry.
And
I'm sorry to hear you've got a headache from this idiot, Egbert. And if I could hit you with a brick, I would. And I mean that in the nicest way. Seeing you've got a bit of a headache, and I'm sure others do, from this absolute half-wit, why don't we have a little bit of Democracy Manifest? Hang on a second. Let's just find it first, shall we? Hang on. Let's just sort out that sound.
We're not assuring anything. We're under arrest.
Look, I'm under what? Gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest. Have a look at the headlock here. See that chap over there? Get your hands!
I don't know what is going on with my audio at the moment. Anyway, I don't know what happened there, but I think you guys all know what he says enough. I'll figure that one out for next time. We'll do it again next time. Let's finish off this call.
Why, I mean, and because I'm really concerned, and this is what I'm concerned about. I'm concerned that one day you're going to get with another lady, with another woman, and because, like I said, this us is not looking good right now. I'm concerned that you're going to get with someone who doesn't know that you do this, and you're going to end up hurting someone. And I really don't want that to happen.
I did this, and I was wrong to do it.
Lauren, please stop calling. I cannot hear you.
To be honest, I said I don't do this.
But
I did this, and I wanted to be honest with you. I didn't want to hold anything back from you. I wanted to make sure I was honest with you about it.
But Lauren, you did do this, and I don't even know if you're being honest about the date. Because if I find it online, and I find that there was a conversation that was uploaded 2 months ago, then that's another lie. And an even bigger lie.
Oh, you're not going to find anything 2 months ago. You're not going to find anything from any other con.
Lauren, don't tell me what I'm going to find and what I'm not going to find. I mean, because I was not expecting
I know what you're going to find. You're not going to find anything that I had.
As I was saying, because I was not expecting to find that you had a sexually charged conversation with someone who you said you were disgusted by. Oh, I'm disgusted because they're using my last name. That's my last name. In reference to Michelle Simpson Armstrong.
I am disgusted about it.
Oh, you're not so disgusted that you blocked her. You're not so disgusted that you blocked her.
All right, let's have Jerry Anthony reminded me of Slothcat's new video, so let's watch that scene that the democracy manifest didn't work. So let me tee that up. So this is Sheffrey that Slothcat has animated. So I'm sure, as you're all aware, this is going to be awesome.
Voicemail precious. Why does something feel odd to me?
Yellow.
Hi. You okay?
Yellow.
Huh?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Hi, Lorne.
Hi, honey. I was feeling a little odd for a minute there because you hadn't answered yet. You hadn't messaged me all... Because you hadn't answered me yet, and you hadn't messaged me all day. Huh?
Huh?
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Where's all the French talk coming from? Huh? Honey, what are you doing?
Je suis un écureuil.
Huh? You're talking French.
Oui.
Why are you talking French? Por qué? Oh, wait a minute. Is that Spanish? That's Spanish. Why are you
Chef
talking
Jeff
French?
is teaching me.
Oh, goody. That's why I haven't heard from you all day. 'Cause you spent the day with Chef Jeff. That's a thrill.
A thrill.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was fun.
Well, you're spending a lot of time with Chef Jeff, aren't you? Chef Jeff gets all your attention during the day, and I get fucking nothing. Not a fucking thing. Again, this makes time number 2. Chef Jeff
Chef Jeff.
must be a hell of a guy. And have all kinds of fun with fucking Chef Jeff, but you can't have a fucking bit of fucking fun or time with me because of...
You cut out.
that must be why it took you so long to answer my calls this time, because you were fucking spending time with Chef Jeff all day. Am I wrong?
Not really.
No. Nice to know that you're spending all kinds of time with another guy.
All kinds of time.
Not the first time. You cooked Italian
The final
sausage with
day.
him. The whole time you've been awake?
No.
No? What time did you wake up?
Well, I went to bed at 5 a.m.
Okay, you stopped talking to me at 4:36. Is there somebody
No,
else
wait.
you said goodnight to?
It was 5:30.
It's 5:30, so was there somebody else that you said goodnight to? You went to bed at 5:30, you stopped talking to me at 4:36 my time. So there's 2 hours. Who'd you spend that 2 hours with?
I'm talking to you now.
That's who you were talking to, was Chef Jeff, wasn't it?
What?
That's who you were talking to, was Chef Jeff, when I called, right? That's why it took you so long to answer the phone.
Get off my balls, bro.
Bull fucking shit.
Get off
Yeah.
my balls, bro.
Fucking ditch me for Chef Jeff. Go right ahead.
I didn't. What?
What the fuck is going on with this goddamn chef boy, a bitch? You're fucking doing something, Jamie. You're fucking bullshitting me.
What?
What's going on with him? You're spending all your fucking time with this cocksucker. Ignoring me and spending all your fucking time with this cocksucking chef boy, a bitch. Who is this fucking guy, Jamie?
Nothing, bro. Chill out.
Bullshit. Is he the reason that you mentioned to me that you think we ought to fucking date different people and go out and fuck? Is he the fucking one?
Fuck off upstairs.
You haven't. He's the one that fucking taught you that. You fucking asshole. Fuck that fucking piece of shit. I can't believe you're fucking repeating shit from that cocksucker to me. And you go right back and start fucking talking to him when I hang up,
Jesus.
instead of fucking calling me back.
You
So I mean so much to you, don't I, Jamie? Because this cocksucker seems like he means an awful lot to you. Bonjour. Bonjour. I hung up, but you always fucking call me back. You don't go off talking to that fucking piece of shit.
Pardon.
Don't make him stick his fucking bonjour up his fucking ass.
Pardon.
Don't take his Italian sausages and stick it up his own ass. Isn't that funny how he wanted to teach you how to make Italian sausage? Because it looks like a big fucking cock. Isn't that fucking funny? What a coincidence. Like I'm fucking stupid, right, Jamie?
Roger, is that what you said?
What's going on with him, Jamie?
The close
You're
door.
spending all fucking day with him and ignoring me.
All day.
Yeah. Whatever fucking time you woke up, how long did you spend a couple hours with him? You didn't go to bed till 5:30 your time, which means 4:30 my time, you stopped talking to me. So you spent 2 hours with somebody else, and it was probably that fucking cocksucker. And then when you woke up, you didn't say a fucking word to me, but you spent a couple hours with that motherfucker. What's going on with this cocksucker, Jamie? Because you're spending an awful lot of time with him. What?
Who is cocksucker?
That fucking cocksucking chef boy, a bitch face. You seem to be
His
talking
name
to
is
him every
Jeffrey.
fucking day. Every fucking day you're talking to him, Jamie.
His name is Jeffrey.
His name is fucking cocksucker.
Excuse you.
Don't fucking excuse me. There's no goddamn internet piece of shit. So when I hung up, did you call Jeffrey? The
He's a nice
cocksucker?
man.
He's a fucking cocksucker. Don't try to fucking pull the wool over my eyes when he's trying to teach you how to make Italian sausage. And you handle it so well, and you're good.
Will said it was good.
Yeah, well, cocksucker told you handled it well. Go fucking figure. And? Like there's no pun in there? Like I'm fucking stupid and can't figure that shit out?
There wasn't a pun.
Bullshit.
No.
You're spending all this fucking time you're spending with these fucking people, and you're not giving me shit for fucking time unless you're bitching me out.
No.
Yeah. You wonder why I get pissed and fucking yell. My fucking heart is involved in you completely. I don't give a fuck about Jeffrey and his fucking French sausages.
French?
I don't give a fuck about the bitch at the bar with his fucking sending tits. I don't give a fuck about Rod and Todd.
Alex?
Yeah, Alex.
She's sweet.
Oh, of course she is. She sends you fucking pictures of her tits. Fucking Jeffrey is sweet, too. Shows you how to make Italian sausage. Very first thing he shows you how to make fucking sausage. What a coincidence. Sausage is shaped like a big fucking cock. What a coincidence.
Yet it was easy to make.
Of course it was. And you handled it well.
And you handled it.
Rod and Todd were fucking friends. Well, lo and behold, fucking Rod sends you a business fucking deal. Then Todd wants to get involved.
He did. It was a lot of money.
Hey, yeah, you fucked him already, right? You just said it was a lot of money.
What's wrong with a business deal? Lawn.
How many times have you webcammed with Jeffrey?
Lawn.
What?
Are you listening?
I'm trying, Jamie. But you're making it awful fucking hard because of the shit you do.
Are you listening?
I'm trying.
I want a yes.
Yes, I'm listening. Yes.
Fuck off upstairs.
Fuck you, Jeffrey. Got that fucking computer on, that webcam on, and the microphone on, so that you could say your little fucking Jeffrey phrase, so that Jeffrey could hear you. Trying to impress Jeffrey, aren't you? Trying to impress Jeffrey, aren't you? That's what you fucking did right there, wasn't it? You got Jeffrey on the fucking computer so he can hear your conversation, and you said his little fucking phrase to me so you could try to impress him. Isn't that right, Jamie?
What makes you think that?
Jamie, you never would have fucking said that otherwise. Especially to make sure that I was fucking said yes before you fucking said that bullshit.
Too stupid.
You're a fucking cheater, Jamie. You don't want fucking me. You want that fucking cocksucker. You go fucking get him. Him and his fucking Italian sausage. You're fucking cheating on me. You're fucking cheating on me, Jamie. Fuck you.
You want the fucking cocksucker? Go fucking get him, Jeffrey lover. Fucking cheater. It used to be you would call me back and get us straightened out. Now your face is buried in the fucking computer for the chef boy out fucking bitch. Makes me want to fucking puke. You're ruining us with that fucking piece of fucking shit. Yeah, you really give a fuck about us. That fucking computer is more important to you. That's the reason you've been saying no to marrying me. Because you're chef boy out bitch.
You completely fucking ignored me today. How the fuck do you think that makes me feel? Like you don't give a fuck about me, but this fucking cunt old Jeffrey. Morton, bonjour.
I love the hand action. Bonjour.
And fucking tell me fuck off upstairs so you can impress that piece of shit? I must not mean fucking shit to you, Jamie. So you can press some fucking cocksucker on the internet. How the fuck did you do that to me?
I didn't hang up tonight.
No, you didn't. You told me fuck off upstairs. To press some fucking piece of shit on the internet. Did he get a good fucking laugh out of that?
Are you crying?
The fuck's the matter to you? You don't care? As long as you fucking spend time with cunhole Jeffrey. Chef Boy, little fucking bitch.
What?
What? Fuck your fucking Chef Boyard bitch. Tell that fucking cocksucker leave you the fuck alone.
He's not.
Stop spending hours. Stop spending hours. He's not little, huh? So you know you've seen him. On webcam, Jamie. Fuck you. Go spend your fucking time on webcam with that cocksucker. And any other fucking cocksucker. I'm fucking tired of your bullshit. I'm having to fucking spend time on the goddamn internet with all these motherfuckers, and you don't want to spend time with me. Fuck you.
Why are you yelling?
Alrighty, let's jump back into this call, shall we?
Oh, I should have. I'm sorry I didn't. If you want me to get off YouTube right now, I'll shut my channel down.
Lauren, first of all, you're not going to shut your channel down. Second of all, I did not ask you to do that.
Why wouldn't I?
What? Lauren, see, Lauren, listen to me. Why would you shut your channel down that you've made $12
because you mean more to me than...
Okay,
You mean more to me than that friggin' pennies that making all that. I'm not worried about that. I don't care about that.
You would shut your channel down, but you wouldn't block someone who was talking to you sexually in the comments. I'm mind-boggled by the logic.
I did that, and I'm disgusted at myself for doing that. That's why I would shut my channel down. That's what you want me to do, I'll do it.
But, this is so... this is ridiculous. Sorry I tried to cheat on you. Let me make it up to you by shutting down my shitty YouTube channel. And g'day, MDK MR2.
Lauren.
I don't care about that. I care about you.
Lauren, I did not ask you to shut your channel down. I don't think you would do it. I don't think you should do it. I don't think you should do it. If you have that much of a problem...
Don't think that I wouldn't do it because I would do it.
Lauren,
I'll do it.
Lauren, if you have that much of a problem saying no to random women online that you need to shut down an entire YouTube channel with hundreds of hours of videos on it, well, I don't know if it's hundreds of hours, but you know what I mean, that you would shut down a YouTube channel instead of just blocking someone if they're talking sexually to you. What kind of logic is that?
Because I don't care about the internet. I care about you. What you feel and how you feel. That's all I care about. I did wrong and I don't want to do that to you again. And I don't want you to have to think, am I doing it again?
Well, why wouldn't I think, are you doing it again?
Again.
Because I'm still on the internet.
Lauren.
I don't want you to think just because I'm on the internet that I'm doing that. I don't care about the internet.
But what's that going to change anything? This is the person you are. Just removing yourself from one source of trying to fuck someone else behind your girlfriend's back isn't going to change anything. That's not the core issue here. This would be your girlfriend caught you, fucking another girl at a hotel, and you go, so you're saying, I don't want you to have to worry about me doing this again, so, I'm never going to go to this hotel again. That's not the issue.
So you weren't having these thoughts prior to this whole thing?
No, I wasn't.
I mean, this is just fascinating.
I'm not joking even a little bit. I will shut that internet right down, my YouTube channel right down. I don't care. I care about
And g'day, I died it by myself, and Tyler Brasford, sorry. I guess. Could be odd.
you. Just tell me the word, and I'll get off it.
Say the word, or I'll shut down YouTube.
What does it matter what I think? I mean, I'm just someone to keep you occupied until Michelle Simpson Armstrong comes over.
No, that's what I don't want. I don't want you worrying about that.
And yes, exactly right, MDK MR2. This is the call after Lorne tried to meet Michelle Simpson at Circle K or Dunkin' Donuts, wherever it was. And g'day, right the hand.
Thinking about it. That's why I get off the internet. I don't care.
Lauren, your self-control is that low? Like, your sense of responsibility is that non-existent? Lauren, that's...
No, it's not about... I care about what's in your mind.
Lauren, nothing would have been in my mind had you blocked her or had you not have engaged in that kind of conversation. But I do know that every time you got mad, you would... I do know that every time you got mad, you would throw Michelle and Katie up in my face. Katie, whose last name begins with a Z, I don't know how you pronounce it.
I've never talked to Katie at all, except in the comment section.
Well, that's amazing that there is a person who might have a vagina on your YouTube channel who you have not talked to sexually outside of...
That's most of them.
Oh, well, thank you. Most of them.
I was going to say, let them say hello and stuff like that in the comment section, and everybody can say.
Well, I shall be so flattered that you haven't tried to solicit sex from all the women on your YouTube. You talked about kids watching your YouTube channel and how you think kids watch your YouTube channel. How do you know that any of these, Michelle Simpson Armstrong or Katie, whatever her name is, how do you know that these are women of legal age?
G'day, Anna O'Rourke. Sorry to hear work sucks so bad. I just love that from her. I should be so flattered that you don't try to sleep with everyone, all the women on YouTube.
No, I don't talk sexually to them. I can't stop them from going in the comment section. I don't know.
But you talk sexually with Michelle, and you tried to set up an appointment with her, a meeting with her, and you don't know if this is someone who just turned 16, just got her driver's license, and knows that based on your internet presence that you have taken an interest in children before in a sexual way. I mean, you see what I'm saying? Like,
I know what you're saying. But I know I wasn't going to meet her.
But Lauren, see, the problem with that is that you set up a meeting. You might have gotten cold feet at the end, but you set up a meeting.
I didn't get cold feet at the end. I get cold feet at the beginning. I wasn't going to meet her. I knew I wasn't going to meet her.
But you set up a meeting. That's the crux in all of this, is that you set the meeting up.
Yeah, because people like to fuck around on the internet, play games. So that they
And so people, quote, fuck around on the internet. See the problem, one of the big problems with this, and would I have agreed to you doing it if you had told me? It's like, the problem with this is that you set the meeting up, you did all this stuff, you didn't tell me. Now, what I've told you, you probably shouldn't be having sexually charged conversations with women on the internet, even if you're trying to exploit them. Yeah, there's a good chance I would have said that. But the problem is that you didn't tell me. Well, that's one of the problems.
No, I'm sorry. I should have told you. I didn't, because you were so upset about her. I didn't want to mention her name.
I mean...
G'day, Ricardo Mercedes and Ramona's diaper.
So someone who your girlfriend's upset about, rather than just blocking them, you...
That's what I should have done.
What?
That's what I should have done.
You didn't even have to take her off your YouTube channel. All you had to do was ignore her. Hit ignore so that you don't see her comments. Because I've said before, and I still say that you shouldn't be blocking people from your YouTube channel. If you don't want to see what they say, if they're talking sexually to you, maybe you would want to consider just ignoring them. Just hit ignore.
Imagine being, mid-40s, whatever he is at this time, late 40s, and having such little self-control that one person can write, some sexual comments to you, and you just like basically she's suggesting here, which is right, he would need to block her so those comments couldn't come up. He can't just read a sexual comment and go, oh, well, like he said, she talked sexually to me, guess I got to fuck her now. And g'day, sassy P. Water Ray. Yep, I'm lying my ass off and I'm being honest about it.
Somebody sent me a message in my YouTube channel again.
Again.
So you asked me to go and see it. How can they send me a picture of the pussy? I don't want you to. He said, you can't. I'm trying to go to YouTube right now, so I can hear.
Yes, it's the female powers, Amy Ramirez. I did forget about the female powers. And g'day, Eileen Clayman. All right, we're just about finished this call, and but why don't we have a very quick break because I've got Democracy Manifest working now, and I really want to see it with the sound. So let's give that a go.
Just a moment, you just assured me that I could speak.
Sit down inside the car.
Sit down inside the car.
Under arrest.
Look, I'm under what?
I'm under what?
Gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest. Have a look at the headlock here. See that chap over there? Get your hand off my penis! This is the bloke who got me on the penis before.
Get some cups.
Why did you do this to me?
Hop in the car. Get some cups.
For what reason? What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal? Oh, that's a nice headlock, sir. Oh, yes. I see that you know your judo well. Good one. And you, sir, are you waiting to receive my limp penis? Now, get your hands off me. Ta-ta and farewell. One cup, look. Dave and Brad.
Oh, I fucking love that guy. Oh, so good. All right, let's knock this one over, shall we?
I'm just incensed by all this. It's just amazing.
I'm sorry I'm not perfect and I messed up.
Or not. Most of us aren't perfect, but most of us aren't soliciting sex online and doing those things. Not being perfect means you're making lunch and you accidentally spill the soup. That's not being perfect. Spilling the soup and essentially cheating on your girlfriend are two completely different things.
And that is essentially what I would have said to that as well. Like, he says this like he does, you know, major things, major fuck-ups, but he just responds, oh, yeah, sorry, I'm not perfect, you know. Not perfect just forgetting to fucking buy something at the store that you're asked to buy and shit like that. Not trying to fuck someone else. Like, it's just craziness. And sit down inside the car, Allison.
Oh, I didn't cheat on you.
What's your definition of cheat?
I had no intention of going to meet her.
But you did. You did go to meet her.
You know, I shouldn't have even talked to her. In that sense, I did cheat on you, and I'm sorry. And I know what your next response is. I'll try to say this. Just hope you believe me. I'm not going to do that to you again.
I've given you no reason to think I won't do this again, but just believe me, I haven't lied since I was 11.
And talk to another girl like in that manner.
So you had to do it once to learn the lesson that you shouldn't do it anymore?
I shouldn't have even done it first time. And that's what I don't understand why I don't.
What?
I don't understand why I did it, because I didn't want to do it to begin with.
You didn't want to do it.
No, I didn't.
Never even
But you did it.
do it.
And honestly, in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter what you wanted. The fact is that you did it. I mean, that's like if I go out, if I go out and I like run over someone intentionally with my car, and I'm like, I don't know why I did it. I didn't even want to do it. That doesn't absolve me from the responsibility of murdering someone.
I know.
Oh no.
I can promise you I'm never going to do it again.
Lauren, I don't know if you're going to have a chance to do it with me again, because I don't know what this is going to turn into or turn out to.
Doesn't sound promising.
Well, are you going to break up with me?
Why shouldn't I? I want to hear that.
You gotta break up with me? You fucking bitch. And that is that, guys. So that was. Now there is one more call in this arc. I might do that at another time, but probably not for a while, because I think while I've really enjoyed doing this Michelle Simpson arc, I think I want to do some other stuff for a little while. And to me personally, these calls that we did are my favourite parts of the arc. There's the one more call left, and that's where he's talking to Natalie and Ember, and like they, have found out that Ramona, is fucking the doctor and that, and like it doesn't. That call, I don't find that funny. So, Won't do it at the moment, at least. But anyway, guys, I'm going to start wrapping up there. I'll get a William Fetters just come in there. So thank you very much for being here as always. I greatly appreciate it. It's so much fun with you guys. And once again, thank you for, still sticking it out here despite the late start, the having to push the stream back, all the audio issues at the start and that. I greatly appreciate it. So it's my weekend now. A lot of you, I know you've still got a day to go of work, so I hope that day goes well. I hope you have a fantastic weekend, and I look forward to seeing you all again early next week. All right, bye guys, and don't forget to delete your archive.